Hello everyone, welcome to Sarvsa's classes. Today we are going to discuss about main features of the National Food Security Bill 2013. Right? Now, what is basically this National Food Security Bill all about? The objective is to provide for food and nutritional security in human life cycle approach, right? So, by ensuring the access to adequate quantity of quality food at affordable prices to people to live a lifetime with dignity. यानी कि अगर आपके पास पैसे नहीं है, ठीक ठाक खाना नहीं मिल रहा है, मैल न्यूट्रिशन है, तो आपको जिंदा रहने के लिए किसी भी तरीके से हो आपको फूड चाहिए होगा, उससे आपका लॉस ऑफ डिग्निटी हो या जो भी हो। तो डिग्निटी मेंटेन करने के लिए, ताकि आप सही तरीके से आपका पैसा मिले और खाना आपके लिए 2 वक्त की रोटी मिले, तो ये एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट सिक्योर करने के लिए उस वल्नरेबल ग्रुप को एक प्रोग्राम स्कीम यहाँ पे लिया गया था, राइट? सो ताकि लोगों के पास क्वालिटी फूड हो एट अफोर्डेबल प्राइसेस और लोग डिग्निटी के साथ अपना लाइफ थोड़ा मेंटेन कर सके। दूसरा हम लोग बात कर लेते हैं कुछ सैलिएंट फीचर्स क्या क्या है इस फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट का। तो सबसे पहला है कि कवरेज एंड एंटाइटलमेंट अंडर टारगेटेड पब्लिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम, यानी कि जो टारगेट पब्लिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम है that covers almost 50% of the urban population and 75% of the rural population with uniform entitlement of 5 kg per person per month. However, the poorest of the poor household will continue to receive 35 kg per household per month under Antyodaya Anna Yojana. AAY scheme, that is the Anta Yojana, that is for the most vulnerable, poorest of the poor, those who are below the poverty line. So those households will continue to get the amount of ration, that is 35 kgs per household per month according to the Antyodaya Anna Yojana. But the others, those who are above that, they will be getting 5 kg per person per month, right? Now, subsidized prices under the TDPS and their revision. So, for a period 3 years from the date of commencement of this act, the food grains were under this were made available at a subsidized price of rupees 3 to 1 per kg of rice, wheat, and coarse grains, etc. Respectively. Like the rice was made available to them per kg for 3 rupees. Wheat was available at 2 rupees per kg and the coarse grains were available at 1 rupee per kg. So this was the subsidized rate. Okay. Next is identification of the household. Now this is one of the important work here, to identify those who actually are in need of this scheme, right? And those who are actually in need of the security. So that is your identifying the actually the vulnerable group, the eligible households. Next is the nutritional support to women and children. This is one of the important objectives under many more objectives. So children in the age group of 6 months to 14 years and the pregnant women and lactating mothers will be entitled to meals as per prescribed nutritional norms under integrated child development service, and midday meal schemes. Malnourished children up to the age of 6 have been prescribed for higher nutritional norms. So this is for those who are in dire need of the nutrition, that is the growing years of children needs more food, proper food to avoid malnutrition, and also the pregnant women and the lactating women need a lot of nutrition as a part of the nutrients goes to the baby, so they need a proper nutrition, proper food. So in order to take care of them, this was one of the important steps taken, right? Next is about the maternity benefits. Pregnant women and lactating mothers will also be receiving maternity benefit of rupees 6,000. This was another step towards it. And women empowerment was another feature of this particular security bill. They are that is using of ration cards, right? So for the purpose of using of ration cards, eldest women of the household of age 18 or above is the head of the household. And next one was grievance redressal mechanism. Any complaints or anything, so such things can be done. For that अलग से जो एक मैकेनिज्म दिया गया था, जहाँ पे डिस्ट्रिक्ट एंड स्टेट लेवल के लिए अलग अलग सारे कंप्लेंट बॉक्स टाइप का दिया गया था, जहाँ पे आप कस्टमर्स जो है, पब्लिक जो है, दे कैन पुट देयर ग्रीवियंसेस देयर. नेक्स्ट है कॉस्ट ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन और हैंडलिंग ऑफ फूड ग्रेन्स एंड द डीलर्स मार्जिन, यानी कि ये जो सब्सिडाइज रेट में दिया जा रहा है, जो डीलर्स है, दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू बेयर द लॉस, राइट? तो ऐसे में जो गवर्नमेंट ने क्या इंश्योर किया ना कि द एक्सपेंडिचर इनकर्ड बाय द स्टेट ऑन ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ द फूड ग्रेन्स विद इन द स्टेट, its handling, and the dealer's margin as per the norms to be devised for this person, and assistance to states will be provided by the central government to meet the above expenditure. So central government ने अपने आप ये जिम्मेदारी ले ली कि ये जो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एंड ऑल है इसका पैसा जो है डीलर्स को वो लोग दे देंगे, so they can provide the food grains at the subsidized rate so that it is easily available at affordable cost to all, right? इसके अलावा क्या है, ट्रांसपेरेंसी एंड अकाउंटेबिलिटी, उसके अलावा है फूड सिक्योरिटी अलाउंस, और लास्ट में पेनल्टी. तो पेनल्टी में क्या है कि इन द पब्लिक सर्वेंट अथॉरिटी फेल्स टू कंप्लाई विद द रिलीफ recommended by the district grievance redressal officer, then penalty will be imposed by the state food commission according to the provision. Next is about the approach of the food security with the welfare to the rights approach, right? So the National Food Security Act है ये, this was a backing to the TPDS, that is the Targeted Public Distribution System. Now to give it a support, this bill was passed. So this was an additional attempt to support the already existing food security programs. The legitimate marks a shift the right to food as a legal right rather than a general entitlement. और the act classifies the population into three categories. सबसे पहला कैटेगरी क्या है, excluded. excluded मतलब no entitlement, उनको नहीं मिलेगा. Priority means entitlement, जिनको सबसे ज्यादा प्रायोरिटाइज करना है, यानी कि जिनको हमने बोला था जो कि पुअर है. और तीसरा है पुअरेस्ट ऑफ द पुअर, जो लोग जो कि हमारा AAY स्कीम है उसके अंडर आ जाता है, दैट इज अंत्योदया अन्न योजना, राइट? सो दीज वेर द ग्रुप्स. Now it is establishes responsibility for the center and the state to create a grievance redressal mechanism to address non-delivery of the entitlements. यानी कि जिनको मिलना चाहिए अगर नहीं मिल रहा है तो there is a grievance cell where they can actually complain and let the government know about their situation. Now leakage and diversion of subsidized food grains, यानी कि जिनको चाहिए वहां से वो डाइवर्ट होके ब्लैक मार्केट में बिकने लग जाए, यानी कि 2 रुपए में खरीद के अगर तुम 5 रुपए में बेचो, सो दैट इज द लीकेज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हियर, है ना? तो अंडर TDPS ये बहुत होता था, लेकिन ये सिक्योरिटी बिल आने के बाद और ये सारे इतने इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप्स और लेने के बाद TDPS सिस्टम को और स्ट्रेंथन कर दिया गया ताकि ये लीकेज इश्यूज जो है, जो ब्लैक मार्केट में कम ये सब्सिडाइज चीज को जो मार्केट प्राइस में बेचने का जो सिस्टम था इसको थोड़ा कंट्रोल किया गया है. Now what about the way forward? तो आगे का क्या है इसका? So use of information technology is one of the important steps taken in the future to make it more available, to make the distribution easy, to keep the records and accounts more easily. It is imperative that there is a seamless flow of information online between the states, and therefore they need to be integrated so that the exact information about how much food grain has been procured from which mandi, which warehouse it is stored in, and so every information is available within a click, right? So that is one of the way of actually maintaining the records and avoiding exploitation, avoiding leakages. So moving towards one nation, one ration card, so which will ensure all beneficiaries, especially the migrants, can access PDS across the nation from any PDS shop of their choice. So this will provide freedom to the beneficiaries as they will not be tied to any one PDS shop and reduce their dependence on shop owners and curtail the करप्शन. यानी कि अगर आप एक ही शॉप पे अगर डिपेंड करेंगे तो वहाँ पे उस एरिया में मोनोपोली वाला सीनैरियो हो जाएगा कि इस एरिया में मेरे से ही लेना है, आप कहीं और से ले नहीं सकते, सो व्हाट एवर आई विल डू यू हैव टू अदर बाई इट. लेकिन अगर आपको कार्ड जो है वन नेशन वन रेशन कार्ड फॉर ऑल कर दिया तो आप किसी भी दुकान से खरीद सकते हैं, यानी कि कंपटीशन आ जाएगा, तो करप्शन के चांसेस बहुत कम हो जाएंगे. तो ये सारे कुछ पॉइंट्स थे. तो लास्ट में राइट टू फूड. तो राइट टू फूड इज अ वेल एस्टैब्लिश्ड प्रिंसिपल ऑफ द इंटरनेशनल ह्यूमन राइट्स लॉ. So it is involved to include an obligation for state parties to respect, protect, and fulfill their citizens' right to food security. So as a state party to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the International Government on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights, India has the obligations to be free from hunger and the right to adequate food. So India needs to adopt a policy that brings together the diverse issues such as inequality, indigenous rights, and environmental injustice to ensure sustainable food security. So that's all for the answer.